Good evening to one and all, and welcome for session three. I'm very proud to introduce Shobita Ravindra, is alumni of VKIT. She maintained consistency as a topper from first year to final year and passed out from our college with flying colors. She worked in software companies and also prepared for civil services simultaneously. And finally, her hard work paid off when she got selected to the most prestigious Karnataka administration service. Currently, she is serving as Tahsildar in Kolar district. It brings us immense honor and pride to and proudly say that she is our alumni. She is a great inspiration to our society. On behalf of Vivekananda Institute of Technology, we welcome you, Shobita, for today's induction program. And Shobita, you can take over the session.
Okay. So first of all, thank you so much, ma'am, for giving a good introduction about me. But frankly speaking, Vivekananda Institute of Technology has given me that confidence to grow as an individual. So I have to thank the esteemed institution for that, and I have to thank all my lecturers and all the staff of VKIT for supporting us, for uh, building us as a individual. Uh, you people took utmost care at each and every step while we were preparing. So I would like to first of all thank you. Firstly, I would like to introduce about myself for the students who are watching this video. Uh, so my name is Shobita Ravindra. I passed out from VKIT in the year 2010. I had taken up computer science as my subject, and as the madam said, uh, in almost 8 semesters, I had topped, and it was only because of the support which our beloved teachers gave us. And I still remember the wonderful library in VKID, which is very big and very peaceful, so that every time we had that luxury to go and pick up whichever books we want, and we had that freedom to prepare. uh, and after passing out from VKIT in 2010, I was during that time, there was a company, a startup company called Simploris in the same year. So after I finished my final year exams, within 1 week I started working in that company. So it was from off-campus placement. Due to recessions, very few companies had visited our college then. And later on, when I started working, I realized that I'm capable of doing much more in life rather than working in a software industry. But I was, in those days, I was very ambitious to work in an MNC as well. So after working for around 8 months, in 8 or 9 months in the startup, I had few friends who were preparing for civil services. So I had joined an institution for civil service preparation. So there I met few of the other software engineers who were working in HP. And all of a sudden, I had shared my profile to them, and an interview was organized. So I got through that interview and I joined HP in the next year in 2011. And in HP, I learned what exactly needs to be there for a person to successfully handle the software technologies. I learned many languages apart from college days. Like in college days, we used to learn only the basics, but the practical ones are totally different from what we study in our curriculum. For example, if you take up .NET and C Sharp, SQL, so whatever we do in our lab and whatever we study through our books will definitely play a role. It is just a basic foundation. Then when we enter any MNC, and if we actually start working for an MNC, then we realize that there is a lot more to learn for us. So every day it is a learning process. I initially thought like, okay, if I would finish off my eighth semester, there would be nothing for me to study. So that was a very wrong notion which I had. Then later on I realized that there is much more to learn beyond the curriculum. So I think even you people, whoever is watching my video, even you might be feeling that after our eighth semester there is nothing to study. So it is a very wrong notion. Be prepared to learn each and every day. And if you learn every day, then your life will be very meaningful. So that is what I want to tell for my students. And after coming on to HP, and after working for a few years, I worked in HP for around 3 years. So in that almost 3 years, I worked as a developer. I worked in testing, software testing. Also, I worked on SQL. I worked on .NET, C Sharp, and very few. For a very few time, I was working for C plus plus also. Uh, so in that corporate life, I learned how an organization will be, what will be their culture, and how to behave in a particular organization. Because after coming out of college, we will be very raw. Will not be knowing how to talk with people, how to behave with people. We will be in the college mood only for a few years. So what I would like to tell you people is, take life more seriously, because every time we will not be getting good opportunities. So whenever we get an opportunity to work in an esteemed organization or any other good companies, take it seriously, take your career seriously. If your career is good, everything else in your life will be good. So you will have that societal respect. Even your family members will respect you, even your teachers will respect you. Today, after 10 years of leaving college also, I'm in touch with my lecturers in Vkit. This is just because of my hard work which I did 10 years ago. And even today I interact with them. Even today they remember me. It is just because of the hard work which I had put in then. And so I would like to tell each of you to be sincere in your preparation. I know, in internals and during semester exams, we will be spoon feeded. Like sometimes in during internals we'll be getting few questions, some 8 to 10 questions our lecturers would give, and we will prepare only that, and we will give internals, and we would score more marks then. But during final semester examinations, what happens is like it would be prepared by someone else, not by our college lecturers. Maybe our college lecturers will be involved in question preparation, but I'm not sure every time, we'll not be getting that opportunity. So VKIT, in VKIT, like since it is affiliated to Vishweshwarya Technological University, we cannot predict how the question is going to be the formation of the question when we were giving exams, it was totally sometimes out of the box also. The known things itself would be asked in a different manner. So I would suggest you people, whatever I did, I will tell you. And apart from that, if you have any other questions to be asked into individual questions, then later on you can just let me know. So what I used to do while preparing for the exam is like I used to plan my schedule before the exam. So once I get to know the exam dates, I would sit on a table, and first thing which I used to do was like uh, just noting down how many days is left out for the exam. For example, if I have an exam in February, so now we are in December, so I would write each and every day line one by one in a diary, and I would just count how many days is left out. And after that, depending on the subject, like if we have around 8 or 9 subjects, so day with some other subject, for example, C sharp one day, and the next day some other subject like SQL, or the next day with some other, divide those days into different subjects so that I could cover all those things. And apart from covering each and every subject, revising is the most important aspect. So how much ever revision we do, that much confidence we will be having before writing any exam. You believe it or not, whenever I used to prepare in this manner before uh, stepping my leg inside the examination hall, I would be like, my internal feeling used to tell me, like my internal conscious used to tell me that definitely compared to other students I will definitely do well, and even this time also I will top. So that kind of a confidence that will give you, like how much ever revision you do, that is a key to success. And apart from that, you should be having positive attitude. So how you will inculcate positive attitude? First point is, you should have confidence in yourself. You should believe yourself. You should believe the books in which you are reading. Keep only one single book as a bible for each and every subject. Referring 10 books will not fetch you anything. Just You can just go through all those books, but still keep one single book as a bible, because since we are human beings, even we will be having some limitations while we are preparing. So it is highly impossible to read multiple books for each and every subject. Just read one book. Just keep one book as a main source for your preparation. So from that book itself you will jot down all the points. Like the main thing is okay, sorry. Okay, the main thing is keep syllabus at each and every level of your preparation. So if you are keeping syllabus, just go through line by line, and mark it in your textbook wherever possible. So mark it in your textbook, and sometimes you can prepare your own notes also. But rather than preparing your own notes, I suggest you to mark in textbook, because each and everything you cannot go on writing. So mark it in your textbook. Be prepared uh, of means you should be prepared of each and every topic which is mentioned in your syllabus. Okay, so that this is what I have to tell. And outside the syllabus, if you get any question, for example, if it is not at all there in your textbook, it is not at all there in your syllabus also, and if it is asked in the exam, so how to answer those questions is a biggest challenge. So what you will do, obviously you would have gone through each and every topic in your syllabus, and whatever the question which is asked out of the syllabus would be somewhere or the other related to at least uh, one topic. Okay, so as of now, I cannot give you any example, but when you look at those questions, you will definitely able to link at least half of the question with some or the other topic from the entire syllabus. So you can write those some points based on that. And apart from that, if you want to prepare for answering such questions, then I would tell you that it is practically not that possible. Because how can you imagine like a question appearing out of the syllabus? It is not at all possible humanly, and you cannot guess also sometimes. So what you can do is be thorough with your syllabus. If a question is asked outside your syllabus, just link those points, whatever is asked in your question, with the topics which you have already read, and write that. And definitely you will be able to write at least 75% of the answer correct. 50 to 75% of the answer correct. So that would be very much sufficient. And okay, the next topic which I'm supposed to cover is how students have to be prepared to work in any organization. Okay, this is a very interesting question. See, I have worked in many organizations. I worked in a startup, then I worked in an MNC, then I worked in a small other institutions also, where I used to teach for KS and IAS students. And then uh, apart from that, now I'm working as a uh, Tashildar in Kolar. I'm a KS officer. So I've worked in several other sectors. So my experience from past 10 years is the culture in corporate job is totally different. The culture in small organizations or a startup company is totally different. And the work culture in a government organization is also totally different. And we should be able to uh, you know change ourselves according to the needs of the organization. May it be a small startup or any other company, or it might be a government setup, or it might be any other thing. So first, your mindset should be according to the needs of that particular hour. For example, if you are working in a company, if you are working in a company wherein you will be wherein you are into development, so you should be having that a particular knowledge in whichever topic it is. So first thing um, is, like, for example, I worked for .NET C sharp, so I will take that example itself. So if I'm working on .NET and C sharp, so first I'll go through so many websites wherein I'll be gaining knowledge on .NET and C sharp. And apart from that, I'll understand what is the requirement of my project. After understanding the requirement of the project, then the next step is how to meet that requirement. To meet that requirement, I should have knowledge on queries, SQL, and apart from my SQL, I should have knowledge on how to write a program on .NET and C Sharp. So all those things I should be knowing. So you should be uh, able to prepare on increasing your knowledge, and at the same time you should implement that knowledge in wherever you are working. And at the end of the day, definitely you'll be able to write a good program, and you'll be able to achieve whatever the task which is assigned to you. So this is what is needed. So now I'm in a government sector. Even now, uh, the theory is the same. Like, I should understand what my post is required. Like, for example, I'm working as a tashildar. So if I have to work as a tashildar, I should understand certain different things. So I should understand our Karnataka Land Revenue Act. Apart from the act, I should know what is Karnataka Land Revenue rules say, and I should understand different uh, uh, responsibilities of a tashildar. So based on my responsibility, I should have knowledge on each and every um, uh, each and every aspect of my job. So this is what is required. So first thing is, people should focus on gaining knowledge, and then after gaining knowledge you should implement it. And I would like to tell you that both gaining knowledge as well as work will go hand to hand. It will go parallelly. So both the things should happen in a parallel manner. It is not like you go on reading for an indefinite period of time. So it is highly impossible, right? So every day is a learning process. So every day you learn while you work. So every day at least 10-15 minutes minimum you should spend on gaining knowledge, and then you can start off with the work. So based on day to day work, based on your experience, you will be able to handle things in a better manner. So this is what I have to tell. And the main thing which I would like to tell each and every student of VKIT is, see, I was basically a software engineer. Then I switched my mind, and my interest was towards civil services. So as an engineer, I've taken up civil service as my career. And nowadays, civil services as a career option will definitely give you an opportunity to serve the society in a better manner compared to being a normal software engineer. Because even if you work in a company, you will have a corporate social responsibility, wherein you will be interacting with the society, you will be helping people, you will be cleaning public places sometimes, if the need is there. Or you can donate groceries or anything, clothes, everything, whatever is needed to the people. So all these will be done in a corporate social responsibility if you are working in a company. But working as a bureaucrat, as a KS officer, has given me an immense opportunity to serve the public directly rather than indirectly. Okay, so I would like to take this opportunity to tell you guys that you can also think of taking up civil service as your career option. It will be really good if at least one or two of you, if you take up this KS or IS examination, and if you come out with flying colors, if you come out successfully, I would be really very happy. So this is what I want to tell you. But the preparation for civil services, is not that easy. You should be strong minded, because the syllabus in our college days would be very much restrictive. It would be restricted to one book or maximum 2 to 3 books for each and every subject. But here in civil service, if you want to prepare for civil service examination, you should be able to read whatever is there in the syllabus before giving this exam. You will not get
Hello, excuse
because
me,
the syllabus
Shobita.
will be very very vast.
Hello,
Whatever topic is there under the sun, each and every
hello, Shobita. Hello, Shobita. Hello.
Okay, sorry. So you should be able to read each and everything. You should be able to remember whatever you have read through multiple revisions. So dedication is very important, and I learned all these things because I was good at studies when I was in college. So had I been an average student, or had I been not that serious in my college days, I think I would have not taken up this career itself, because the preparation here needs dedication, it needs hard work, it needs confidence on confidence on ourselves to achieve the goal. Okay, so whatever you choose in life, you should be able to achieve it. So that is the main thing.
Hello, Shobita. Hello. Hello, hello, Shobita. ಹಲೋ ಶೋಭಿತಾ, ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀಯಪ್ಪ. ಈಗ ಲಾಗಿನ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀರಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನು ಒಂದು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ನಿಮ್ದು ಮುಖ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನೋ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಓಕೆ ಮಾ.
Okay, so is my voice audible?
ಎಸ್ ಶೋಭಿತಾ.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, so sorry. Still, I'm working. Still, I'm in office. So, due to this, I have some small interruptions in between. So, I'm really very sorry for the inconvenience. So, yeah, I was telling about having dedication towards your preparation. Either it may be in your curriculum during your engineering days, and even after that. So after that, I was covering the civils regarding preparation towards civil services. So, so while preparing for civil services, initially I had a lot of trouble because I had done my computer science engineering, and the syllabus in KS or IS exam doesn't have anything regarding computer science. We have to prepare on diverse topics uh, like history, geography, polity, economy, on which I had no idea at all. After passing out from my school, I had not even had any touch with those subjects. So I had to really work hard to learn each and every topic. And the journey of preparing civil services taught me many lessons, like how to uh, how to be a person, a normal person, from a normal person, progressing each and every day and becoming a bureaucrat is really very tough. So at each and every point of time, we need to keep updating ourselves with the latest updates, uh, latest current affairs. We should be having knowledge about each and every topic, whatever is in the news, whatever topic is in the news, or if any topic is related to our recent uh, uh, days. So we need to revise each and everything. We need to have knowledge on each and everything. Sometimes the current news will be related to some or the other topic in our syllabus, so that we need to study. We need to keep updating each and every day, and at some point of time it will be a very huge thing to revise. So we should have that confidence in ourselves. We should have confidence on our mindset. First of all, we should be strong, and we should always be thinking positive. So this is what uh, will bring you a success. Either you choose civil services as your career, or you choose being a software engineer, or you choose any different stream. Whatever you do it with the dedication, and that will definitely bring you up in your life. So that is what I want to tell. uh, and I would also like to tell about my college, Vivekananda Institute of Technology. So regarding the college has provided us uh, a lot of things, apart from the infrastructure of the college. it has good uh, um, environment for us to it has provided a good environment for us to study. It is situated in a location where there is peace, where there is silence, and it is very ideal for preparing. I used to prepare by sometimes I used to sit on that desk or bench, whatever is there up in front of the canteen or near the library. I used to sit and study for my internals. I still remember those days, and I really cherish those days, and I cannot even forget that till my last breath. So that is what so that kind of a peaceful environment we have. It is not like a concrete jungle. We used to sit under the tree and we used to study. And all those small things in life will definitely matter. And and all these things, apart from that, our lecturers in VKIT, most of them are still continuing in the same college. I was really very grateful to meet each and everybody when I visited college 2 years back. So the same lecturers are there even today. So I'm really grateful to them. Whatever I'm today is just because of my teachers and the confidence which they gave us. Uh, so this is what I would like to tell about VKIT. And one more thing I would like to add about VKIT is uh, there, apart from the curriculum, when we were preparing in those days, they would also organize the different seminars on different topics, wherein they used to invite people from corporate sector and also other lecturers from different colleges. They used to come and give a lecture. I still remember the author of ADA algorithms. I don't remember that sir's name, but once he had visited our college and he had taught us about different topics in algorithms. So these things which has been done innovatively in VKIT ha- um, had definitely helped us then. So I would really like to thank everybody, the organization and the lecturers for giving us this opportunity. And I would like to thank everybody today, like for inviting me for this session and for giving me an opportunity to talk to you people. So thank you so much.
Yes. Thank you, Shobita, for your motivational speech and also the way you guided the students. It was really good. And also, I thank you for spending your valuable time during your busy schedule. Thank you, Shobita. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yes, dear students, I'm very happy to introduce one more alumni. She's Pooja Mishra, and she currently she is there in USA. Yeah, I think Pooja Mishra, you can take over the session.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
So, good evening, everyone. And I would like to extend a very warm welcome to all the new students to Vivekananda Institute of Technology. It is both an honor and privilege to sit before you today and welcome you to this amazing institution. If you are anything like me when I was started, you are sitting there feeling a million different emotions and asking yourself a million different questions. But I can assure each and every one of you that you are here because you deserve to be here and because you can bring something new and exciting to this diverse learning community, which is VKIT. So, welcome. When Dr. Netravati ma'am asked me to speak to you this evening, I began wondering what advice would have been useful to me when I started as a first year student. And I could come up with three broad categories, which I think after working 6 years, 6 to 7 years now as a software engineer, I think these are the things which will really make you set apart from all your peers. The first thing is foundation. So, focus on the basics. When you start learning about the foundations of computer science and information science, you will learn about data structures and algorithms. And trust me, till today in the field, I go back to my basics, like what is it, how a tree works, and how the basic algorithm works. So I think that is really important. So all your coursework which you do, you will learn all the important programming languages like Java and C Sharp. Until today, I'm working with those languages. So they're not going anywhere. Make sure that you understand them properly and have your basics right. The second thing which I want to tell, that work on your communication skills, because take every chance you get to present in class, to go for seminars, or to give a lecture, or just try to participate in hackathons, and be proactive about whatever you do. That will seriously set you apart and your resume will shine compared to others. So definitely work on your communication skills. I know we all communicate with our friends on in day-to-day lives, but when you want to communicate and express what you're feeling technologically, you have to be really smart about it. So work on that. And these 4 years, you have your teachers. Don't be afraid to make any mistakes or fail at the first few times, because everybody does that. And that's the beauty, and that's the good thing about the amazing teachers you have at ISC. They will always be there to support you. Netravati ma'am and Vidya ma'am, back when I was there, they have always supported and to learn new things, and they have always encouraged us. The third and most important thing which I want to tell, for work with teams, because very rarely in life you'll actually work by yourself. You'll always have to show that how good you are when you're working with a team. So when you're working on projects for your courses, try to make your teamwork shine. Show that you are able to collaborate with different people, and then you're able to give the best output and you're able to drive your team. Show that you're a leader. Show that you can do what you're expected to do as a team player in a team. So all these projects, small projects matter. So don't take them lightly. Just try to develop your team skills, because that's what also sets you apart. Everybody can write algorithms, but not everybody can work in a team as good and be like efficient. So these were my three broad categories which I wanted to let you all know, that these are the three things which I feel that I would give advice to my younger self when I was starting my engineering at VKIT. So I just want to conclude by offering you some here and there tips on how to make the best of your experience at VKIT. Challenge yourself, um, and challenge yourself in a way that you are sharpening your knowledge and your skills. Absorb everything, learn all the courses properly, and above all, have fun while learning. You all have the power to change people's lives by innovations. And trust me, today we have seen how technology has come forward, especially in this year with COVID. So, all of you, this is a great time to start a career in technology. Make the most of it, and I look forward to your achievements. Best of luck to each and every one of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Pooja Mishra. Thank you for spending your valuable time during your busy schedule. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
My dear students, thank you for attending all the 4 sessions that was conducted from ISC department from morning till evening. Thank you. Thank you all.